Another day, another win for Meghan and Harry. And another meltdown from people who swore they were irrelevant. That's right, the Sussexes are back at it. This time, expanding their comms empire by bringing in Method Communications, a top-tier PR agency known for scaling high-growth brands. And guess who's running point? Their new Chief Communications Officer, Meredith Maines, appointed in February and already shaking things up. Method isn't just a hire, it's a message. The Sussexes are done playing small. They're building a comms fortress. And now they've got Emily Robinson on board, a PR heavyweight who spent a decade at Netflix. You know, the same platform Meghan launched with Love Meghan, already greenlit for a second season. And let's talk business. Meghan's lifestyle brand, as ever, sold out 8 products in under 45 minutes. Meanwhile, her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, just wrapped season 1, with a bonus Tina Knowles episode dropping June 3rd. Meanwhile, Harry's not sitting still. He just spoke in Shanghai at a $490 billion travel conference, pushing global leaders to hit 2030 sustainability goals through his nonprofit Travelist. Business, philanthropy, global strategy? He's doing it all. And according to insiders, there's more coming. New adventures, big announcements, more empire building. They're not just telling their story, they're owning it. So keep watching, keep talking, because the Sussexes, they're only getting started.
Welcome back. Michelle here. And once again, Meghan and Harry are out here proving that their so-called irrelevance is a full-blown delusion. While critics spiral, the Sussexes are building. And no, not just posting photos. They're stacking wins, scaling an empire, and rebranding royalty like pros. Let's dive in. First up, news that sent shockwaves through both PR circles and Windsor wine clubs. Harry and Meghan have officially brought in Method Communications. Not your average press squad. This is an elite comms agency known for turning startups into household names. Silicon Valley muscle with a media master plan. And leading the charge? Meredith Maines, their newly minted Chief Communications Officer, installed back in February and already turning their brand into a case study in modern PR warfare. With Method in play, the Sussexes aren't just upgrading, they're building a fortress of media dominance. That's not all. Meghan and Harry added Emily Robinson to their all-star lineup. She's a PR legend who spent a decade shaping narratives at Netflix, the same place that greenlit with Love, Meghan for season 2 by the way. And let's talk product power. Meghan's lifestyle brand recently dropped a product line that sold out in under 45 minutes. That's not marketing, that's cultural impact. Meanwhile, Confessions of a Female Founder just wrapped its first season and teases a surprise Tina Knowles bonus episode coming June 3rd. The receipts are stacking. And while Meghan dominates lifestyle and media, Harry's lighting up the global stage. He just spoke at a $490 billion travel summit in Shanghai. Yes, billion with a B, urging world leaders to get serious about climate goals through his nonprofit Travelist. Strategy, philanthropy, and leadership. This is more than a post-royal victory lap. This is legacy building. Let's zoom out. The Sussexes aren't just responding to headlines, they're rewriting them. They're assembling a comms dream team, launching successful ventures, and showing that being former royals doesn't mean being sidelined. It means creative freedom, it means smart plays, and it's giving serious Avengers Assemble energy, but for media strategy. And back in the UK, you can practically hear the panic Googling at Kensington. While palace courtiers are still faxing statements written in calligraphy, Team Sussex is publishing polished narratives across platforms. The contrast? Blinding. Let's talk about Meredith Maines again, because her presence is seismic. No more fluff, no more reactive damage control. This is a proactive, high-gloss brand overhaul. She came in latte in one hand, crisis strategy in the other, and the results are showing. You feel it in every headline, every rollout. While royal aides argue over hashtags and protocol, Meghan and Harry are executing a communications masterclass. Headlines are sharper, media relationships are stronger, and the haters? They're seething in the comments while secretly tuning in. Meanwhile, the tabloids? They're stuck in a feedback loop. They're overexposed, they cry, while running 14 front-page spreads in a week. The hypocrisy? Glorious. The difference? Harry and Meghan are building something, on their own terms. And Method Communications? This isn't a freelance cousin with Canva. It's a professional-grade team used to scaling billion-dollar startups. Their resume reads like a who's who of tech media triumphs. Now they've joined forces with the Sussexes. Translation, game over. And we've got to give Meghan her flowers. She's not just surviving the media, she's mastering it. Her brand sold out 8 products faster than Palace staff can Google brand synergy. And with Love, Meghan, that show's getting a second season because audiences aren't just watching, they're buying, engaging, following. Add in a podcast platform that's elevating female entrepreneurs, and Meghan's doing in 1 quarter what some royals haven't pulled off in a lifetime of ribbon cuttings. And Harry? Living proof that you can leave the institution, retain your integrity, and still make a global impact. No uniform, no balcony waves, just boots on the ground and a mic in hand, challenging billion-dollar industries to rethink sustainability. Back at Buckingham, the royal PR machine feels like it's still running on Windows 95. No clear direction, no vision, just damage control dressed as tradition. Meghan and Harry, on the other hand, they've hired top-tier minds, deployed real strategy, and left their critics scrambling to keep up. You've got courtiers stuck defining corduroy chic, while the Sussexes define the next wave of social impact storytelling. This isn't just about headlines, it's about building a meaningful modern legacy, purpose-driven business, philanthropy with reach, a brand architecture rooted in values, not titles. Method Communications didn't jump in to fix the Sussexes. They joined to amplify them, because there's something bigger at play here. And now, with every new hire and every strategic move, they're showing what influence looks like when it's earned, not inherited. So what now? Simple. Expect bigger launches, more bold moves, smarter narratives. A global empire in the making, backed by a communications strike team that knows how to dominate the conversation without ever raising a voice. Harry and Meghan have gone from royal rebels to industry leaders. They're not hiding, they're not silenced, they're building, and they're doing it loud, proud, and flawlessly coordinated. So if you're still out here shouting they're irrelevant while stalking their merch drops and streaming their podcasts, breathe, hydrate. Accept that the Sussexes didn't just survive post-royal life, they upgraded it. This isn't just a story of exit, it's one of elevation. Thank you for riding this wave with me. I'm your host, Michelle. Subscribe and tap that bell if you're ready for more royal realness without the fluff. The Sussexes? They're not just in the game, they're rewriting the rules. Catch you next time.